A very good afternoon from Stockholm, the capital of Sweden, and the start of a new trip here to Sweden. And I can't wait to visit these two new parks for me that I've never done before. I'm going to be starting off today with a vlog from Gröna Lund. Like I say, it's my first time visiting here, and then tomorrow we're going to be making our way to Kolmården, big wildlife park and home to wildfire. Just me on this trip. Then I thought, you know what, I want to come out here and come and see these parks. And obviously you can tell we're up in Scandinavia, it's absolutely freezing. And of course you've got the rain. But look at that, that's where we're heading to the park, just over there, Gröna Lund. What the hell are you doing here?
What are you doing in Sweden?
So hang on a minute, let's explain what's happened. So basically, I was going to come and do a solo trip. Then Alex came up to me and was like, oh, what are you doing this weekend? I was like, well, you know, I'm going to Stockholm to do these two new parks. He was like, hang on a minute, booked some flights, and here he is with me, how are you?
I'm very well, how are you?
So this is going to be very new for us, isn't it?
Different.
We're actually on a boat at the moment in Stockholm.
You can see it, it's emerging very, very closely.
You know what this reminds me of? Being at Walt Disney World and getting the ferry boat.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, unfortunately the weather's not very good today, so I do apologise. I'll try my best and get the best footage that I can do, really. Obviously, you're going to get a bit of rain on the lens and with the GoPro and stuff, but I'll try my best in terms of weather conditions. But yeah, it's going to be a really good weekend. We're out here for a few days, going to do all the sights and stuff as well, and mainly, like I say, here for the two parks, so it's going to be great. Yeah, it's sunny back home, isn't it? And you can tell we're in Sweden. But yeah, there it is, the park. This park is absolutely tiny, but it's got 7 different roller coaster credits in there, and lots of other rides as well. You can see all the drop and shot towers there. Yeah, Star Flyer, you got all sorts. And yeah, I can't wait to sort of get to this park and see it emerge. Much like Liseberg, which is in Gothenburg, the second largest city in Sweden. It actually opens later in the day, this park. So it's just gone 4 o'clock now. We've just landed. We flew down from Stansted, and I'll do another video where I'll show you the accommodation. But yeah, with this one, like I say, the park actually opens at 3 in the afternoon today, and it's open until 10 o'clock tonight. So it's very strange opening hours compared to what we used to back home. So anyway, we'll make our way over to the park and start off this vlog from Gröna Lund. Looking forward to it. Like I say, it's a shame about the weather today, but hopefully it'll be better for wildfire in Kolmården tomorrow. So we've just come off the ferry, it took about 5 minutes to cross over, and here we are at the ticket centre. Operates the same sort of style as Liseberg, if you've been there or seen the vlogs, and also Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You need to buy a ticket to actually get into the park, and then you actually need a wristband or tickets to get onto the individual rides. Obviously we're going to buy the ticket so we can go in and do all the rides in the park, so we'll have a little look. It looks like we go in like literally just over there. Crazy, it's got so much character this has already. Loads of character. We're in the park! Yeah. Oh, I like this. This has got a lot of character. Oh wow. Don't have a clue on the layout of this park. Obviously with it being quite small, I don't think we're going to struggle to find things. Feel like a little bar on the right just here. All the lights everywhere, and of course we're going to get plenty of night rides in tonight as well. Sunset's going to be about 6:30 tonight, I believe.
Opa!
Hey, opa! Mamma mia, the party. Oh wow, how nice is this? It's Blackpool Pleasure Beach and Liseberg and all them put together.
A little bit of Sweden heritage.
Meets Apocalypse at Drayton Manor.
Meets Hershey Park with all the top and shops.
Oh wow, look at this. This looks really nice. We'll make our way around and find our first attraction. The weather doesn't seem to be too bad now. But wow, this has got character. I like it a lot. Ride number 1 then, we're starting off with an Intermin Zack spin. I've only ever done one of these, and that was at Six Flags Magic Mountain. That was Green Lantern. Yeah, so it's only my second one of these. I wasn't a big fan of it at Six Flags Magic Mountain. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how I rate this one. Alex's first time on a Zack spin.
I'm not a fan of it now, and I've been on
yeah. These things are a little bit painful, so obviously you queue up on either side. You got 2 seats there, 2 on that side, and the same on the other side there as well.
So it's more comfortable in the rain either.
No, we'll try our best with this one and give you our review when we come off. Like I say, we've got 7 different roller coaster experience today here at Gröna Lund. Right, off we go. I'm on the outside, Alex is on the inside. This is it. It's only my second one of these, like I was saying. I wasn't a big fan of the one at Six Flags. But at Six Flags, you didn't get the view like this. I mean, look at that. Stunning. That's a good thing about these city parks. Like I said, I do apologise about the raindrops on the camera.
Not
Best day for filming, really. Are you ready for some extreme forces? It's a little bit different to what you normally get on a coaster, this is.
I hate it already.
It pushes you towards the restraint.
Oh my goodness gracious! Holy Lord!
Oh, it's so weird.
Oh,
Them forces are just not enjoyable. Oh my God! Oh, there we go. I'm happy to confirm it wasn't as bad as Green Lantern. It wasn't as bad.
Well, there we go. So you saw from the footage there, we just come off insane. And to be honest, as I said just as we came off, it wasn't that bad, that one. It wasn't anywhere near as bad as Six Flags. Don't get me wrong, I don't particularly enjoy that ride type, but there's something a little bit different and quite unique. You don't normally get them inside a park. So yeah, it was good to get on it. Would have rushed back on it again? No, but I would ride it again. I didn't come off and think, oh my God, I'm not riding that again. I don't really think Alex is too sure though.
I don't know what was worse, the Ryanair flight getting here or that, but certainly some rickettiness on both. So
But you didn't swear, you kept it family friendly. You kept it clean.
I said it after the camera stopped.
The question is, would you go on one of them again?
Yeah, you're alright, sure.
And look at the fun house over there. Oh wow, that looks awesome. Are we going to do it now? Should we do the fun house? Well, there's no queue, so we may as well. Oh my God, look at that wall. A friend of ours who we saw in the airport warned us about this wall here, and to be honest, we got into this park not really knowing anything about it, so yeah, this is going to be really fun. Oh my God, look at that.
Oh wow, look at this. What an operator in a fun house.
Oh, this is interesting.
Slide.
Oh, I love stuff like this. It's a robot. What's it do? I'll film you on this one. Oh, it's a ramp. It's supposed to move, is it? Yeah, I think that ramp's supposed to go faster. I don't know. Oh, the steps are...
Oh my God! Oh
These steps are weird.
I'm flying without wings.
Oh, there's a chain there. In a modern fun house, these are all cushioned. These are proper wood, look at those. Oh my God, you can tell this is a really old attraction. Already this park's got a very Blackpool Pleasure Beach feel about it. You can really see why it opens later in the day and stays open later at the night. Definitely an amusement park atmosphere. Really good. Zigzag. Watch out, might be a bit slippy. Oh my God. He's done it.
Look at this next bit coming up.
Oh, it's a bit of a cakewalk. There's nothing quite like coming to a theme park for the first time, especially when you don't really know what to expect.
Look at this. How is that?
It's a cakewalk. Yeah. Love a cakewalk. It's all got seaside theming inside here. Alex, you want to jump, get a bit of airtime? There's the operator up there. Hello. Hey. Hey. Great operator. He's loving it.
Oh my God.
Lighted. Whoa. Hey, on you get. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. Yeah. Look at this, we've got some LED lights on the top there. More colour changes.
Watch out, here
I come, you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round. Whoa.
I can't do that, Sean.
Go on.
That.
Be careful. We're going to wait now. Here it comes. Hey!
There you go, got it.
Oh, we've got a vibrating floor there. Oh, now we're going into the dark.
That's not how I do it.
Are you enjoying it?
See that?
Oh, it's a scare maze down here.
This goes on and on.
I think Fantasyland's Funhouse has got a bit of competition with this one. Trouble!
Trouble!
This one actually worked.
Like every other one in the UK. Hashtag free for George.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
No way have you got...
Oh!
There we go. You have a run on this one as you end up going around the wall. Oh my god. It's a fast one, mate. You gotta be quick as you're going to go up the wall.
Hands down the best Funhouse I've done.
Yeah, this is brilliant, isn't it?
10 minutes already, we're not the end.
This is crazy, and we've been walking through it quite quick as well. Like, if you were taking your time to do this, it'd take ages. You've got a lot of different options here to bypass different parts. So we've come to the end of the Funhouse by the looks of it, and we're going on the Flygande Matta, which probably means flying
Flygande Matta.
Flygande Matta. It's like Efteling, Fata Morgana. A little bit of a key line for it here. Assume this is a slide to end our experience. What an awesome Funhouse.
It's nice that Charlotte could be here with us too, isn't it?
That's quite scary, that isn't it?
That's
Freaky. He's horrible, isn't he?
I'm only joking.
I must say, first impressions of Gröna Lund, very, very impressed with what we've seen so far. Of course, it's an amusement park, as we knew, but it's also got some good theming around as well. I mean, this is all like an American sort of diner and stuff around here. And look at how many coasters there is around. It's like coaster paradise, this is. There's Jetline, the classic Schwarzkopf. Twister.
They even have gift shops ready to go, look.
There we are. Is this the end? Oh, there we go. I ain't going around this way. Twister, we're going on this just here. Wooden coaster with steel supports. There we go. So I really like how in the queue line here you've got all these different photos and facts and information about different roller coasters around the world. Iron Rattler down there. Woden, Europa Park on the wall.
Wildfire.
Wildfire coming up tomorrow. Good to see our very own Europa Park being on there on the side. What else have we got? Oh, Rustabarn at Tivoli. I've been there and done that. Oh, I've got some really good history. Here's some facts for you on Wildfire. We'll be riding that tomorrow. There we go. Harry Trevor. Harry Turnstile, Harry Trevor. Wow.
Mr. Trailer, man.
Give this a go. Right, we're off. Wow. So manufactured by Gravity Craft, like I say, opened in 2011. So it's relatively new, this.
My first Gravity roller coaster.
Yeah, I mean, this looks interesting. The first drop looks quite steep. You got some really close near misses on this. And look at the views, stunning.
Choppers to go with it.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, look at that view. Wow. Not very often you see that for a wooden coaster.
Here we go.
Big first drop. Whoa! Oh, airtime! Hey! Airtime! We got some tight banking on this.
That's the punch!
Yeah.
Oh,
My God! Oh my God, that last airtime hill. We had 3 massive airtime hills there.
Oh my God.
Wow, that really packs a punch. More than I was expecting, actually.
Oh, wow.
Wow. God, that was crazy. Some really close clearances on that with the other coasters as well. Wow, that was crazy.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that really packed a punch. Like I said, just on the brake run, some really close near misses with the other rides here at the park. And that rode so much better than I was expecting. Obviously, you can't compare that to the likes of the Kukalayan at Tado Park. but don't get me wrong, that was a good, solid wooden coaster. I did enjoy it. It's not one of my favourite woodies, but it was good for this part.
Really, really good coaster.
Better than expected. I think, you know, I wasn't expecting to be that fast.
3 airtime hills, wow.
Yeah.
It kept going on and on, it just didn't stop, it's so continuous. And I found the coaster, yeah, quite thrilling actually.
Yeah, I think so. And of course, with that, it was the views. Hey, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube, check it out. Yeah. It was the views what really made it. Turning left at the top of that lift hill and looking out and seeing all the water was really nice, and it really added to the experience of that. Like I said, the final airtime hill got to be the final part of that. And I give that as a wooden coaster with steel support. So technically, is it a hybrid? I'll leave that up to you to decide. Yeah, I give it a good solid like 7 out of 10. I thought that was really enjoyable. And because I wasn't really expecting much from it, it made it so much more enjoyable. What I am really got high expectations for, this is actually my most anticipated ride at the park. Jetline, classic Schwarzkopf roller coaster, one of the older ones here at the park. I look forward to getting on this, very similar to Nightmare at Camelot, which is still sat there SPNO, potentially moving to Southport at some point, and also the Leesburg Banana, or the Leesburg Bannon it's actually called, of course down in Potwell, down in Gothenburg.
What a waste.
Oh, I know, I'd have some of that. Let's get on the Jetline, not too big a queue, I think the station's just round there, so yeah. Straight round to the air gates. Shame about the weather, but definitely a park to come back to maybe in the summer. If Sweden gets much of a summer, doesn't really, does it? Off we go then on Jetline. Schwarzkopf starts off a bit like Nightmare with the lift hill round to the right. Opened in 1988. Hey, we've got an IKEA ferry over there. Hashtag IKEA ferry.
The train set in the maintenance ship down there too.
Oh, is there?
3 trains, what a beauty.
Oh, and there's the new drop tower for this year. Yeah, look at the view. Jetline here at Gröna Lund. Off we go. Wow. Into the tunnel. Whee. Oh, these Schwarzkopf pack a punch.
Oh my goodness.
Hey. Great views of the Gerst. Oh, this packs a punch. This packs a punch. Oh, wow.
I am too scared to put my hands up on this.
And I think we've got a coaster just like this back home. Helix coming up. Helix, 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 helix. Oh, it's intense. Oh, you feel the G's there.
One more time.
Another helix. Oh. Makes me miss Nightmare. Oh, Jetline. Tunnel. Wow. Strange the maintenance shed. Look, there's a bike down there. On your bike. Oh, that was good. Oh, there's the clearance envelope, look.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Oh, that was really good. Everything is so tightly packed together in this park, and I'm really enjoying it. Oh, we had some Fuego then. So we just come off Jetline, and how good was that?
That was beautiful.
Yeah,
that was
really enjoyable
nice.
that was.
Shame that really Nightmare isn't operating as
Oh, no.
It's so sad to see something like that, but so far away considering, you know, what we have in the UK. So sad.
So intense that was as well. Them helixes at the bottom were brilliant. And I really enjoyed the head shopper tunnel when you went in there towards the start. Next up then we're going in House of Nightmares. Some sort of walk-through attraction. I don't know if there's actors or not. I'm really not too sure what it is.
There is Fuego.
But I've heard good things about it. This is an upcharge attraction. Well, I say upcharge. This isn't including your wristband. You have to pay extra for this. I think it was 50 krona extra for this. So of course we're going to check it out. We're doing quite well. We've been in the park less than an hour. We've done quite a bit already. So obviously I doubt I'll be able to film inside the House of Nightmares. So we'll see on the other side and I'll share you a review. In terms of a facade, it's really nice. You can't beat the first time coming to parks because you really don't have a clue what to expect with things. When we come off, we'll have a go on this family coaster just above us here, in this Vekoma. So we've just come out of the House of Nightmares, and to be honest, the highlight of that experience for me was having this young man over here trying to hold my hand as we're walking through. No joke, he was like, sure, go first, go first. And then we came to this scene here, and there was a guy with a chainsaw, scared us all. I jumped, that was the only point where I really jumped. And then some kids sort of waiting on the balcony there, and then you go back in for the second half.
And Alex was like, yeah, you can go in and not be scared, saying that to these kids. Yeah, he was absolutely pooing himself.
2 seconds of walking through the door, I got scared.
I mean, me personally, I didn't rate that. I didn't think it was worth the, well, it's about £5, isn't it, 50 krona. I don't think it was worth it. It was more of a walk through attraction with animatronics. However, there was some very good theming in there. The best scene for me, best scare was the chainsaw, literally just at the side on the right and like behind a door. But the best scene in there for me was like a big chandelier from the ceiling, like some sort of mad scientist. It was a bit weird, but I liked it. I'm glad we've done it. Would I do it again? Probably not. Well, I don't know, but he was like, I said to him, we've done something. So obviously we did our own scare attraction in the year called The Big Day. And yeah, we went there. I was like, come on, man, we designed these sort of attractions. He was like, yeah, no, but not in foreign countries. Yeah.
I must say that the attention to detail of some of the statues and things is certainly...
Yeah, it is, isn't it? A little bit, the smaller details, isn't it, really?
Finer details.
Yeah, the smaller details. But yeah, it was okay, that was. Wouldn't bother doing it again on this trip. Now, I do it every time I came, but it was all right. He was scared, so it worked for him. The fear factor was there.
Because it's the fear of the unknown. Like, British mazes all kind of follow the same feel, you know. Here, it's half animatronics, half actors. That's a bit of a throw, you know.
It was better how we were on our own as well throughout that. It was just me and Alex, and yeah, there was some good stuff in there. That's just after the chainsaw scene, and then you get a choice. You can either exit down them steps or carry on into the second half. So let's see what them ladies do. Are they going in for round 2? Yeah, they're waiting. You've got to push the door. Push the door. Push the door. Okay. Yeah. She's looking at me like, why are you filming me? But yeah, it was okay. I'm glad we've done it. Yeah, there was a total of 3 actors in there, so it could have done with more actors, but I suppose it is an offbeat day, isn't it? So we're going to have a go on this family suspended coaster, I think, now. Look at this. I feel like I'm back at Paulton's Park. Still strange seeing roller coasters and then seeing like a city behind it. So nice, this park.
Dinosaurs, a little more metal fencing. But
yeah, well, you got this though with Fuego, to be fair. It's a very nice theme support. There you go, that was it, the House of Nightmares.
They got in, have they gone in?
Yeah, they got in. Or the House of Alex's Nightmares here at Gröna Lund.
Indeed.
I enjoyed that. I'm not even going to attempt to name this ghost train unless Alex has got a better...
Latterjay.
Latterjay?
Latterjay.
It's got a big dragon out the front. Dark ride. Oh, that's a nice image of you with the lights behind there. Yeah, welcome to Vegas, baby. I've heard good things about this ghost train. Again, I've not ever watched a POV. Got a magic carpet there. A roller coaster Tycoon 2 special. Rain's starting to die off a bit now, which is good, so it means the footage will be a bit better quality. Whose ghost train is it?
Well, it's Latterjay.
My ghost train. Off we go. It's got onboard audio, this ghost train, as well. Tesla! Oh. Hello! We got Tesla! Oh, wow. Animatronic under the track. What? Trommel.
A working trommel.
Oh, we got vibration in the seats now.
Oh my
Missed
God.
screen.
My expectations are very high.
Wow!
Oh my God! What on earth?
Why the hell have I not heard about this thing before? Oh my God, I was not expecting this. Scarecrow.
Wow. The Gucci room got dark quick, didn't it?
Oh, Alex.
Oh, sorry.
surprised when we came off Twister, which is the wooden roller coaster, but now that has got to be the biggest surprise of the day so far.
That was insane and intense. It was insane.
Insane. That is like, if Valhalla wasn't a water ride, that is the non-water ride version of Valhalla. And you've even got the Teslas, because anybody who's a long-term fan of Valhalla will know that there used to be Teslas inside Valhalla. I can't believe it, like, right at the start as well. I don't know if they pictured up that well on here, to be honest, but I had to ride it again at some point. That was so good. And the fire effect is off to the left, some really good animatronics, onboard audio, the vibrating seats, which was really good, the trommel. So many highlights in there. Of course, favourite scene, that's got to be the Fuego, hasn't it? But yeah, if Valhalla wasn't a water ride, that would be it, wouldn't it? That was crazy. I really enjoyed that.
A 360 experience.
It was like really, really good. The fact it's got onboard audio. I had to have a look actually what year that opened. I want to know a bit of history on that, and I want to know why the hell I've not known about that before. In a way, it made it more of a surprise though.
You do now.
Yeah. So far, like this park is really exceeded expectations. To be honest, the main thing for this trip was coming to Kolmarden to go and ride Wildfire. This was sort of like an add-on with it being sort of in the area, even though Kolmarden's a couple of hours away, as you'll see in the travel vlog tomorrow. But yeah, like so far, really exceeded expectations. We're about to go on another roller coaster credit now, so we'll give this a go. I had a bit of a queue just so we thought we'd skip it and do that. It says it's only 10 minutes. I think the station's just in there, but even if not, you've got a queue anyway, and it's a cred. What I like with this is it's all like got this big barn style building. Yeah, a bit of queue jumping going on down there. Come on, get to the back.
Swedish queue jumping.
Swedish queue jumping. And there's like the big tall rides here as well. You've got like a big star flyer. Of course, you've got a couple of different drop towers. So yeah, loads to see. This is definitely a park to come back to at some point. Really nice. Up the lift hill we go. I'm getting dripped on with water on this one, unfortunately. But look at the views, really nice.
Incredible views.
Gotta be one of the best locations for a theme park ever. Look at that. Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, that packs a punch. Hey, rides on a little pier. Oh, this ride's really nice.
You smell what I smell?
Fuego. Near miss. I like how it brakes in the station. There we go. Oh, intense helix. Yay! And brake. Yeah. This has got to be one of the most beautiful theme parks out there in the world. I mean, the location of it is gorgeous, and you've got all these little pier areas filled with rides all the way around, all these bars, all these areas just to take a chill and have a break. Of course, you've got all the boats going around. Stockholm is gorgeous. I can't wait to discover more of it. I'm so glad that I'm here finally to come and see Gröna Lund. And next up, we're going on the new ride for 2017, manufactured by Intamin, and there it is. Ikaros, 95 metres tall, and this is basically the second Falcon's Fury, if you like, to be built by Intamin. Falcon's Fury is obviously over at Busch Gardens in Tampa, Florida, and it tilts you to 90 degrees, holds you there for a little bit, and then drops you down, then you flick out when you come down to the bottom, as we're going to see in action now, and then flicks you back out. So it'll be Alex's first time going on one of these. Well, there's only a couple out there. So. Yeah, well, you got a milkshake, is it? Milkshake. You're looking forward to this one?
No.
I mean, it looks good, and the fact that we're on this little island, if you like, right next to the water, and we're going to be looking across. Hopefully, we'll get on this side actually and look across. Not too sure if you can choose or not. Obviously, we've only been in the park, what, about an hour and a half, and with it being open till the time it is, till 10 o'clock tonight, you get loads of night rides, all the bulbs are lit up around the park. It looks spotless, it really does. They're running it basically as like two separate towers, so they load one, send it, and then whilst they're loading that one, the other one's down the bottom, and then swap over, so you've always got a tower going up by the looks of it. So we'll get on there, it's tall, and I can't wait to see the view, so we'll see up there on the platform. Ikaros. Don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but there you go, it's new for 2017. here at the park. Up we go. How you feeling, Alex?
Terrified.
You're terrified? I'm so pleased that you've got on with this. They're quite restrictive restraints, to be honest, for anybody who does struggle with some of these rides. Just a little pre-warning for you about the restraints. Unfortunately, we've got to put on this side, but we get the nice view of the park. And obviously, we're going to climb up now to 95 metres and then tilt to 90 degrees facing the floor.
Thanks for reminding me.
It's fine. I do apologise about the quality of the footage tonight. Like I say, it's a shame about the weather, but here we go. It's time to tilt and face the floor.
Not too bad. Here it is.
There we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh! Oh! There we go. Oh, that was good.
That's actually quite okay.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I really enjoyed that. Yeah, brilliant. Just standing here, soaking up the atmosphere of this park, it really makes you appreciate how Gerstlauer managed to fit this bobsleigh coaster intertwined with Jetline. I mean, it's crazy to stand there. I've been here for about 5 minutes just watching it, and just look at all the support structure. I know it's all painted the same colour, so it's quite hard to tell. But you look at how Gerstlauer had to come in and put all these supports in and all the way around Jetline. It is crazy. I've never seen anything quite like it. Just in the queue then now for the Wild Mouse, Vilda Musen. God, my pronunciation's awful. I like this bit of interaction you've got here. So it comes back round into the station. This is roller coaster number 5 for us, isn't it, today?
Red number 5.
Red number 5,
in
2
the
to go.
space of 2 hours.
Yeah, that's really good going. We've done quite a few other things as well, didn't we? Like the
drop
town.
there you go,
There's your interaction. We've done well. They've got a really strange operating season here at Gröna Lund. I mean, it's a Friday night tonight, but it's shut Saturday and Sunday all day. It's open again next week, and then it's shut all the way until the end of October. We've got some really weird opening times, so make sure if you are coming, check the website first. I don't want you guys to travel out here and be disappointed.
Can I just make the point, right? In the last week, we've had 5 Seconds of Summer, Patti Smith and her band, Korn, Bad Religion, we've had Elton John all performing at this park.
How has it all been in the past week?
Oh, just in the week and a half.
They've got it all just on there.
Just performing on the stage down there, like, what's that all about?
Yeah, they've got a massive stage. I'll show you some shots. I believe it starts at 8 o'clock tonight, so we'll...
oh, come on.
Hey, Wild Mouse XXL. Hey, there it is.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach, free leisure park.
Oh, this is nice, isn't it? I like how all these rides are mentioned in the park. They're not sort of scared to advertise other parks, which is good. That's great, that is. And there you go, Wild Mouse XXL. Coming back this year for Winter Wonderland again in London. There it is, actually, in London. Wow. Interesting, the interactions actually, as soon as it comes out the station, I thought it was on the brake run, but there we go. Just goes to show, yeah, I don't really know anything much about the park. On the back row of the Wild Mouse, Vilda Musen.
Beautiful park though, isn't it?
It's a great park, it really is. One of my top theme parks, well, amusement parks. Oh, look at this now.
Do you know where this park would be really nice? Somewhere like Plymouth.
Yeah, like UK park.
Town, a bit more of a view, a bit more to look at, you know, rather than just the sort of boringness that's there at the moment. I think it would be really nice.
What, in Plymouth, yeah.
Somewhere like that.
Somehow Plymouth's not as nice as Stockholm though, is it? Oh, there's some funny transitions on this. Oh, Gerstlauer. Oh, you can, yeah, you can type to Gers. Oh, that gets a bit close. Oh my God. It's quite rough, this is. Oh, nice view.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You can tell it's a Gers, this.
Oh, God.
Oh, some really weird transitions on the track. Absolute goodness. Uncle, this goodness. Here we go, we've got an airtime hill coming up. We're going to get some... No, nothing. This is weird. Oh, no banking. That's it. Just whack us into the side on the Wild Mouse. Are we going to have some trims here? Is it happening? No. Oh, yeah. There we go. A little bit. Helix to the left. Oh. Back to the station. Oh. There we go. Least favourite coaster on the park. Yeah, I'd take the Zack spin over that, I think.
I would.
Oh my God.
Really?
That's saying something. It says something when the gift shop that you exit into is better than the actual ride. I really like that, all the screens in the ceiling. I wasn't a big fan of that. Wrong park. Actually, you've got the wannabe Valhalla around the corner. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that, were you?
Rubbish.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I know it's a wild mouth and it's supposed to whack you into the side, but there were some really weird like transitions on that with it being a Gerstlauer. I mean, you look at Cobra at Paulton's Park and that rides so well, and that I just felt like, ooh, no, I just wasn't a big fan. What I did like on that though was some of the close-ups that you get with the other rides. I mean, you got close to Twister, like the Shot Tower, you know, so you got some good views from it, and just the location. Like Alex says, a park like this in the UK will go down great somewhere like Plymouth or something, you know.
Somewhere quite secluded.
Yeah, I know it's not quite as nice as Stockholm.
Blackpool, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful park, but it's really got the tourism. Somewhere that hasn't got it so much, it would bring a lot of tourism to that area.
This is like a classy Blackpool pleasure beach, isn't it? Like, it's finished off really nice.
Like, look at this roof.
Yeah, stuff like that, you know, really adds to it. This is the place to come for pick and mix if you like pick and mix.
Unfortunately, we do have JBL speakers, which just losing 2 points out of 10.
No, it's a bit steampunky in here, isn't it, actually? There we go. Hey, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube, check it out. Yeah.
What's your channel? What's your channel?
It's called Theme Park Worldwide.
Okay.
Okay? Worldwide, all around the world. Check all the way around. Check it out. Have a good time. I don't know what she said then. So we're inside a mirror maze now. Oh, oh, that's quite trippy, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Me and Alex, we can tell we've not really watched any videos or anything about this park. We're outside and we thought it might be like a wall what you have to stand up on.
I'm just checking my weight, sorry. Doing the weight measurement.
And she was like, no, no, it's a mirror maze. We thought it was going to be like a wall of death. Oh, the squeaky floor. And that's that.
It's really nice. Somewhere to charge your phone to if you need it.
Just bring your UK club.
That's it, end of the attractions.
Yeah, wow.
Little thing.
It is what it is, isn't
for
it?
families who can't go on rides.
It's impossible.
Impossible!
Oh, we got a turnstile down here. Harry turnstile, this is one for you. It's a full, it's a shockwave special, this is. Hey. Oh, hello. Hey, Theme Park Worldwide. On YouTube, of course. Oh, look at that. All this lighting all the way around the park, so nice. Right, let's try and hunt down some more rides. Look at this. A little bit of history then on Gröna Lund here for you. Lots of old attractions. Recognise the music? Bit of Aladdin to this.
Gotta keep one jump ahead of the bread line.
That's enough of that. Hully Gully, 1985 to 1995.
And that's everything.
Bobsleigh Rush to Barn, 1934.
That's our job.
All the different acts that they've had here. Like I say, we'll show you a little bit of the stage. Lady Gaga.
Status Quo, Bob Marley, Alice Cooper.
Energy, oh, it lasted for a couple of years, 1995 to 1996. Jetstar 2, Black Hole for the win, 1982 to 1983. God, Rise didn't last long. What's around here? This is nice.
It's the whole area of the park.
Oh,
I didn't even realise was here.
this is interesting. So let's have a look at this. Oh, so it's split up into 2 sections and you got this little bridge, I see. So technically, yeah, like you got this whole section just around here. Yeah, we just strolled all around that for now. So you got all this around here. I love not really knowing what to expect. It's good. Alex is on the path for milk. Oh, this is nice. So you got one of them little drop towers lit up nice. Another entrance down there. Aladdin. Look at these. I assume they're for cycling down or skateboarding down maybe. Just noticed these as well. You got Millennium Force on there. Al Toro. Loads of other eyes. Cyclone as well. Superman Escape from Krypton. Been on that one. Top Field Dragster. Can't see the point. Iron Rattler. That's cool. You got some on this side as well. Let's have a look. There we go. Oh, Expedition G-Force. at Holiday Park. I like how they got all these up, really nice. Griffin, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Outlaw Run from Silver Dollar City. Love it, that's really nice. Nice touch how they got them up.
It's nice to be here for the Strictly final, isn't it?
Fancy doing a bit of dancing and show them how it's done?
No, you're right. I don't speak the lingo.
Liseberg over in Gothenburg have got something very similar to this, like a dance hall area. A classic cafe up there, that looks really nice. I noticed there's a lot of games here, there's a lot of food, which is really good. Obviously when I review parks, it's all about everything as an overall experience, and this has really got it. There's some really unique little children's rides down here as well. That little Ferris wheel's quite nice, it looks really old. You got like your typical Dumbo style attraction. Teacups over there, and you've got
Dumbo, how could you say that?
Typical Dumbos, it is, isn't it? It's a Dumbo.
Beautiful Dumbo.
I'm more interested in that next to it, that looks really like old.
I think we need to walk because there's a festival of rugby style going on.
Oh, okay, let's have a look. There we go, get your dancing done, come on. Oh dear.
Just plodding along. Easy plod.
I think I could do better than that. I bet they spend a lot of money on electric here, don't they? These aren't even LED. That's crazy.
So this is our second to last credit to go. It's a little Sierra Tivoli, quite common these ones. But as noticed around the back there, it's quite covered up with all this wall here, and you've got some little lights in the wall, which is quite nice, just down the side. It is like a classy Blackpool pleasure beach. Everything's, you know, there's no paint like peeling off things and stuff. And I know Blackpool have, you know, really started to improve things the past few years, but in my opinion, they've got a long way to go until they're anywhere near the quality of, say, Liseberg or Gröna Lund, or even the likes of Tivoli over in Copenhagen. I must say, I've fallen in love with all these parks in Scandinavia. I know there's still more to see in Scandi, but yeah, I'm really enjoying what I've seen so far. And me and Chris's trip a couple of years ago, when we went to Bakken, that was a really good park. And again, it's not really too far away from here. I know, yes, it's another country, but it's really easy to get there. All Scandinavia's all quite close to each other. To go and do all these parks. I'd love to get back to Bakken and also to Tivoli Gardens, and I'm sure Alex would too. I mean, we've got to get Alex out to Liseberg. He's never been on Helix.
Helix.
To be honest, we did say there, if it had planned to come on this before, we would have factored it into this trip really for another day down there. But I know, yeah. But it's definitely one to save, and obviously next year you've got the big dive coaster opening there. It's going to be interesting to see how that fits into the park.
I think he's following me.
Who?
You.
Me? You reckon?
Yeah.
Maybe I am. Secretly.
Want my milk stash.
I had enough of them in Asia. Yeah, here we go. Off we go. Hey. Yeah, they all got some bushes.
Oh, this is cute.
Head chopper. Oh my God! I actually hit a leaf. What the hell? Yeah, I actually hit a leaf then. Oh, look at this. My head is. Look at how close this is here. Look at that. Look. You just got them soaking wet behind. One more time. I like how she's speaking English because she knows we're on.
Right now, but we're fine.
Look at this, how close they are. Head chopper. Yeah. Hey, some people laugh at us for doing junior coasters, but sometimes they can be really memorable and really good fun, and that's one of them.
This is it, the final credit for us to get then is the Zamperla, opened in 2010.
Looks older than that, I think. Bit of a weird layout. It's more of like a transit system than a roller coaster, really. I mean, I know technically it is a coaster, but it's a bit strange. It just goes up the lift hill and then comes round, you get a nice view of these hanging baskets, then come back round, and yeah, that's it. I suppose it's nice for the kids though, isn't it?
How many immersions do you reckon?
14, I think.
Oh, not bad.
Overall though, I think out of all the coasters here, they've got a really good selection of coasters. Like I say, my least favourite coaster really was the Gerstlauer bobsleigh coaster. Other than that, I think they've got a really good lineup of rides, and I can't believe at this park
in a few years' time he's going to open a B&M inverted coaster. Where the hell are they going to fit a B&M inside this park? I really don't know, and I hope it doesn't take away the feel that it's got now. But I'll definitely be back before then anyway to come and see it as it is.
Getting in the sea.
What's that?
It's going in the water. It's going in the sea.
You reckon? Yeah, unsurprised.
You've got to swim.
You have to swim in the queue line. Oh, there you go. You can pull that and have a little honk on the horn. Off we go, front row.
Can't believe.
Up the lift hill.
After all these years, we're getting this crud.
Oh yeah, forget wildfire.
Who needs it? Who needs it?
It's all about the tough stuff.
RMC, come on.
There we go. You can wave them all. Is that the staff canteen down there? Hey! Staff canteen. Anyone? No. Oh,
Cheddar.
That's hilarious. That is. As I'm going to call this staff canteen the ride now.
Wow.
I like that.
And marketing officers up there.
Marketing officers. Staff canteen the ride.
Hit Mickey in the window there.
Really? I'll have a look in a sec.
Logo. Ready?
Where?
In through that window at the end. Wait till you see it. Right at the desk.
Oh yeah.
There.
Yeah, there is actually Mickey. I think something Disney related. Is it one lap or do we get another? Is that it?
No, go.
Yay! Send it again. Look at all the lighting around this park. And I thought Liseberg had great lighting. This is even better. Everywhere. Staff canteen, here we go. Round number 2.
What we got? Heinz, oh, we got HP sauce, I do apologise.
Oh, no.
Other sauces.
A lonely chair down there. If the staff want to sit outside in the glorious Swedish sunshine, they can sit down on the lonely chairs just there.
Lonely with that.
Hashtag lonely chair. You've got some nice planting and lighting underneath this there, give them that. The presentation here is perfect. Lovely. That it? End of the ride. There we go.
After seeing these in action, I've found out they're actually for wheelchairs, push chairs, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, don't worry, you can come down too. I think the idea is that the mums and dads can like push the pushchair down without having to take the kids out. It's like a roller coaster credit in itself, isn't it? There you go. Interesting.
You can even buy, for the bands that are on, their official merchandising.
Ah, that's quite cool. Oh, this park is so picturesque. I mean, look at even that bridge there. You know, all the plants and all on the side. And, yeah, it is New Orleans style. Yeah, another mill. So really, a major rides left to do. We've got the Starflyer. Then we got another Intamin drop tower. Looks a similar sort. Oh no, I say a similar sort of to Apocalypse. I'll take that back. Now it's at the bottom. This is taller than Apocalypse. Coke store. This has got what? Coke freestyle in. And a bit of sweeping up going on. That's it. Sweep up the rain. I reckon we may as well do this. It's a stand-up one and it tilts by the looks of it as well. So yeah, let's give this a go. Is he going to ride as good as Pocky?
Stand up former.
Who knows? Yeah, it's going to have a go. Oh, if only Drayton got that back open again. Worth noting here as well, you can pick if you want to go on the tilting tower or on the freefall tower there as well. Hello.
Hello. Here we are then on the Intamin drop tower. Stand up, flawless. Used to love this at Drayton Manor, so it's a shame we haven't got it in the UK anymore at the moment, but hopefully, been promised by Drayton Manor, we're going to get it back open at some point in Tower 5, so soon wait and see.
Alright, have a nice ride.
Thank you. Here we go.
See you at the top. So off we go. Really nice view of the park on this one. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's got to be the best view so far I've seen in this park. So obviously you see most of the park in front of you with all the big rides. Starflyer just here. Ikaros just over there, Twister. Jetline, and then Stockholm. Oh, that is stunning. That is a really nice view. We'll get that view on the Starflyer as well. That Starflyer is huge. So we get ready to tilt. Tilting at the top, this one. It's a Portaventura Hurricane Condor special. And get ready to release. Hey! There we go. Not too bad that, not too bad. Apocalypse, much more forceful.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was good.
As you saw then from the footage, just come off free fall on the tilting. And yeah, it was okay, but I think Apocalypse is much more forceful than that, even though this is taller. But what really made that special was the view at the top. Again, there's such a shame about the rain, I keep mentioning it, but I'll have to come back on a dry day at some point. Hopefully next year I'll be back at this park. I've got to really, I really do enjoy it. Big shout out to all the staff here at the park. Really good staff so far. I've not seen one bad staff member. That's across the food outlets, what we've seen from retail, and mainly on rides and attractions. Throughputs are really good. And obviously with me wanting to film on rides with a GoPro, it's worth pointing out that here has probably got the best policy when it comes to on-ride filming. Now, as long as you've got a chest-mounted GoPro, they are absolutely fine with you filming on the ride. And they even do a little check. So obviously they can see it's chest-mounted, but what they'll do is literally just ask if they can tug like that and check the screws to make sure it's on properly. I think that is a brilliant system. It makes sure the check-in that these are secure and they're not going to fall off on the ride. And it also makes it good for us guys because we can film on the ride safely and securely. So our last major ride to do really is the big Starflyer. Alex gave that a miss just, but you're going to come on the Starflyer, aren't you? You've got to, because look at it. It's tall, it's massive, and we're going to get some great views in the top. Well, that's a shame. Eclipse is closed at the moment because of the concert, but fair play to them for putting on these big events. I mean, you've got the massive stage just over there, kicking off at 8 o'clock. Weeping Willows tonight, and then you've also got like a little, it seems like a support stage, which is going on like a Dodgems track at the end. So there's a few other rides here, a few other flats and stuff, so I'll show you a few more shots, and of course show you some of the other rides here at Gröna Lund as well. Shame we're not going to get on that at the moment, but she did say maybe after the concert we'll be able to get on Eclipse. I really hope so. Going on the magic carpet now. I can't read the sign, I don't know what that stands at all. Fly, Gande, Matan, something.
Gande Matan. I think.
Basically Aladdin.
It's Arabian Nights.
Arabian Nights. Oh, that looks nice. The light sort of reflecting off it. And the good news is it's stopped raining now as well. Finally. Still can't get over how jam-packed this park is.
Let's fly.
Let's fly, but not at Fantasyland. Here we go. We're on Quantum, here at Thorpe Park.
It was a great day. Those train was fantastic.
It looks like we're going to get a better cycle. Oh, that was a good fly over there. I like the forces on these. And of course it started to rain again. Oh, this is quite intense. Better than Quantum already. Oh, this is how Quantum used to run. This is good. Oh, there's a bit of a squasher down below.
The pain.
Oh, it's a bit uncomfortable on the man parts.
On the Merry Christmases.
Yeah.
The chestnuts are most well open
Forwards. Oh my God, I'm really out of my seat. What the hell? Wow. Oh my God, this is intense. Jesus. That was a good flat. I'm in a bit of pain after that. Oh my God.
Crazy.
That was really intense, that was, if not a little bit painful. Good 10 out of 10 on this fountain though, here, look at that. All the LEDs in the bottom. Going on another flat ride now. It's like jukebox at Liseberg. I don't think Alex is coming on again. You're not coming on? Oh, I'll have a go. Why not?
Oh, go on, mate.
Come on, have a laugh. That's what it's all about.
And some pain.
It's basically on like a little pier, similar to these chair swings that they've got on that side. There you've got your Gravity Craft Woody with all the lights on at the side.
Lovely. And the boat's running around as well. This place is gorgeous, it really is. Off we go. I like how this is on a pier. We've got a big anchor there. Hashtag big anchor. I'm not too sure if you can see that. There's Alex. Hello. How are you? Oh, there's some good forces. Hey. Woo. Getting a good spin. Spin ball wizard.
There you go.
So you start spinning around this way and then the whole chassis starts to spin by the looks of it. It's weird. There we go. That's it and we're off. It's just seen the Starflyer testing, so I don't know if that means it's going to open shortly. Hopefully. I like how this is on its own little pier and there's all little P lights around the side. P light stands for permanent light in here on Theme Park Worldwide, aka not generators like Alton Towers Scarefest, where it ruins the atmosphere and they're just like proper lighting. Picking up a bit of airtime, picking up a bit of speed now. Oh my god, this runs better than Jukebox at Liseberg. Yeah, it does. There we go, end of the cycle. That's it.
I sat down by the solitary river.
So we're just strolling around in a few re-rides and Alex has stumbled across some sort of indoor boat ride. I'm not too sure, it's like a mini log flume / dart ride, I don't know, it's got these small little drops.
Oh
my god, there we go.
I wouldn't call it small, I'd call it...
Tilting a bit, that's it. Fair play to Alex for finding this one.
Oh, what the...
It's a bit like river caves actually. It's nice.
So it keeps like Fable folk.
I'm a bit concerned about this tipping boat. This park just keeps on giving. I'm really, really impressed. And obviously tomorrow when we go to Colmarden Zoo, Colmarden Zoo is also owned by the same company that own this park, so we're in for a good time tomorrow in terms of operations and GoPro action and general staff friendliness, I think. It's owned by the same company, which is great. There we are.
Whoa!
This is nearly tipping. I'm gonna rock you. Wow.
Okay.
Here's me trying to do a serious shot on this dart ride. And they get presented by that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dear.
I see that every day.
The boat's tilted.
We're starting to move.
Hey, just the thing, like,
Stuck in at the back here.
48 hours ago, we were expecting to be sat here with me in Stockholm. We weren't just making that up at the start. Obviously, I knew he was here.
Stockholm in the place where the position was sat in.
Obviously, at the start of this vlog, yeah, we had a little joke. I knew Alex was here, obviously. But he literally booked it the night before coming out. It was just going to be a solo trip. It's crazy, because we're having a really good laugh. And
crashed the car.
Yeah, he's crashed the car. It's better than me coming on my own. Bring on tomorrow, Colmarden. Look at that. As we come towards the end of our vlog from today here at Gröna Lund. There's a few more bits I want to get in today.
I'll try not to tip the boat over.
Yeah, tip the boat. Oh dear. I'm surprised that spaceman's not naked. No, not a spaceman, he's a diver.
He's a what?
He's a diver. Not a diva, a diver.
It's my job.
Off we go then on the park's S&S shot and drop tower. That's right, you get a double whammy on this one. Much like the cliffhanger at Lightwater Valley back in the UK. So we're going to get the shot first, then we're taken back to the top and get the drop. Get ready. Oh yes, nice view. Oh, bit of airtime there actually, not too bad. I Have a little bounce. You know, it's going to hold us. Like on the likes of Ice Blast at Blackpool, that'd be the end of your ride now, you'd be back down the bottom. On this one, we're going to get a shot down as well. Look at the view, lovely. Jetline, there's the entertainment going on. Means the rides are a lot quieter now as well, as we get ready to drop. It's a bit foggy up here tonight. Oh, there we go. Whee. Oh, that's quite nice and floaty actually. I enjoyed that. It's quite a good S&S tower. Hey, gets away from the Intamin tower there as well. Oh, have a good time tilting. I'm being scared. Oh, there's no key. I'm gonna have another go on that. I'll see you later on. Do a few more re-rides.
So since I last spoke, you've done quite a few more re-rides. Just want to talk about the re-rider policy here. I mean, it's great. I just was in the queue for Ikaros. I say queue, I walked on it up the queue line and sat on it for 4 consecutive goes. So I went up the tower 4 times in a row, and I must say it was even better on this side. And I'm happy to confirm that I've got a brand new drop tower. Doesn't make sense. A brand new top drop tower. And it's Ikaros. I don't even know if that's how you say it, but I just top Falcon's Fury for me mainly because of the views.
I mean, in terms of height, I reckon it is about the same as Falcon's Fury. I don't know, maybe Falcon's Fury is a bit tall, I'm not too sure. But yeah, anyway, we're going on the chair swings, pretty chair swings.
These look quite nice, you've got your own comfy seats.
Oh, let's have a go. Bright lights. Okay, so these chair swings look like they start really quick. I mean, there's no mess about. Off you go. And we're over the water. Oh, even better. You're straight into the sea if you were... Oh, that's quite interesting. You are literally straight into the sea if you chain snap on this one. Hey, at least you'll survive. It's a comfy landing. Just getting our last couple of rides in now here at Gröna Lund. Brilliant park. What an awesome day. And we'll see you for a wrap up shortly.
No queue in the station for Jetline.
Post office the ride.
Right, Maureen, was that some stamps? Yes, please, Doc.
10 stamps, second class, please. Here we go. Jetline. It might have rained a lot today, but we've had an absolutely fantastic time. Obviously, I've not seen any of the GoPro footage back yet. I'm not too sure how it's turned out, but hopefully, you know, it still looks good for you guys. And like I say, I'll come back at some point when we've got better weather conditions and get some better footage. Definitely next year at some point.
Ride Jetline.
Jetline, here we go. This for me is my favourite ride at the park. Classic Schwarzkopf, front row in the dark. Here we go. Last ride of the day at Gröna Lund.
Oh my God.
Jetline.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Oh wow.
And the rain's actually stopped. So intense. If you want a more intense ride, get on the back, especially with this drop.
With this bit. Oh my God. Whoa. It's intense enough on the front, never mind the back.
Whee, Jetline. Woo.
Line of jets. Here we go.
The line of jets. Yeah. Oh, baby.
This ride is powered on momentum, gravity, and a little bit of sex appeal. Come on!
Jetline. Oh,
no.
Tunnel. Oh.
There's some nice heating in that tunnel.
There we go. Gröna Lund. What a day. What a park. Let's go and review it and give you our full thoughts on the day.
Gröna Lund is one of those parks that I didn't really know much about, and today's been full of surprises coming here. I mean, obviously the only theme park that I've been to in Sweden was over in Gothenburg, down the other end of the country, and I absolutely love Liseberg. And this place is very similar in the fact that it opens in the afternoon, into the evening, all the lighting, all the atmosphere. There's been so many surprises today, and there's also been some absolutely fantastic rides. The main highlights for me from this park today are definitely the Ghost Train. I really enjoyed that. I also really like Ikaros, and I'd like to say that's now my favourite drop tower out there in the world. along with that, I'd also really rate. What the hell? It's crazy.
I love the Swedish, they're so funny, aren't they?
It's been a fantastic day, fantastic park, fantastic atmosphere, fantastic experience that we weren't expecting, and staff again incredible, and just the atmosphere is second to none. You know what? I am so glad I finally got something that I favour in Europe again.
Yeah.
Because it's been so long since I've gone to America, like Asia for example, seems like it's so good, and then come back and I've actually got something close to home that I can appreciate. That to me, spot on.
It is close to home, like you're saying. My favourite ride, as I was going to say that before we had the crazy Swedish guy, Jetline, best ride here, followed by Ikaros, followed by the Ghost Train. What's been your favourites? Favourite rides?
I'd say the exact same, to be honest.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, I can't argue. But you know what? Some of the fun house was spectacular. Just walking around the park, seeing it for like it is an amusement park as such. Fantastic. What a great
I've got
day.
no faults in this park.
Not a great day. What a great evening. From 3 o'clock till 10 p.m. We have
Full
had
rides. We've paid about, in terms of prices, it works out about £40, and that's with the current exchange rate as of, well, September 2017. But yeah, it's been absolutely awesome. What a day we've had here. And I've not got one fault from this park. I enjoyed all the coasters in their own special way. There's certain ones that I preferred than others. Even the Zack spin, you know, it was all right, and I went back on for a second go. And yeah, I preferred it the first time. But don't get me wrong, I don't think there is a poor coaster in this park. I enjoyed it. Even the girl style bobsled, yeah, it's my least favourite here. But don't get me wrong, it's still a good family coaster. Just I'm not too sure myself on the transitions. But yeah, what a day. The fact they do all the live entertainment and stuff as well, it's been fantastic. It really has. So thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow's the day, because tomorrow we're going down the road, well I say down the road, about a 2-hour train ride away. Going like down towards the middle of Sweden, towards Kolmården, to go and ride on Wildfire. The only Rocky Mountain construction roller coaster to be built outside of the United States of America. We're going to be there tomorrow, so make sure you check out the vlog. And thank you very much for joining us. From myself and the Milkman, Alex the Crumb, we'll see you tomorrow at Wildfire, and that means it's time to cue those credits.
Oppa!
Jetline!